Hi everyone, NightDiver5 here, and I want to do a short but important video on Daniel 9:27. And Daniel 9:27 is the covenant that the Antichrist makes, and it'll be for a 7-year time period. And let me start by reading the verse, and this will be in King James. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease, and for the overspreading of abominations he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation, and that determined shall be poured upon the desolate. Now let me make 2 quick notes here. First of all, that the week is a 7-year period. We are used to a week being a 7-day period. In this context, in the Hebrew, it was a 7-year period. And the other thing I want to point out is that when it says he shall confirm the covenant with many, I believe this is going to turn out to be the UN based on the contents of the covenant, which I will go into right now. The contents are found in Revelation 11:1 and Revelation 11:2. In Revelation 11:1 it says, And there was given me a reed like unto a rod. And the angel stood, saying, Rise, and measure the temple of God, and the altar, and them that worship therein. Revelation 11:2 says, But the court which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not. For it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread under foot 42 months. Now here's what's happening here. This is a trade-off. This agreement, this treaty, covenant, is a trade-off. In Revelation 11:1, the Jews are given the right to build their temple on the Temple Mount, which they can't currently do. On July 30th of 2012, it was reported that Knesset member Zevulun Orlev introduced a bill that would pave the way for the building of the temple. On September 27th of 2012, Mahmoud Abbas, the president of the Palestinian Authority, made a speech at the UN requesting for the 2nd year in a row that Palestine be recognized as a nation with Jerusalem as its capital, and this is based on the original agreement from November 29, 1947. In Revelation 11:2, where it mentions the 42 months, that is the key to understanding what's happening and when it's happening. If we go back to Daniel 9:27 and understand, okay, this is a 7-year period, which is 84 months. It is broken at the midpoint by the Antichrist going into the temple, into the Holy of Holies, and claiming to be God himself. And he sets up what is called the abomination that causes desolation. And Jesus mentions that in Matthew 24:15. So the 42 months in Revelation 11:2 is to the day, the first half of the tribulation. That is why they only get it for 42 months and not the full 7 years. So that shows you that this is happening at the same time the covenant is created, meaning these are the contents, this trade-off with the Jews getting the temple and the Palestinians being recognized as a nation and given a divided Jerusalem. These are the contents of this covenant. And we can see that these things are converging, and again, this will happen after the rapture. So anyone that's going to be taking the rapture, this is academic, but it's showing us that we are very, very close on God's timeline to these things happening. Thank you very much. Please feel free to leave me questions or comments. Bye-bye.